Well, we don't do intros anymore.
Yeah, it's true. So we're good.
Don't really know what to open up with.
Yeah, it's tough with just one person.
As you can see, Faz isn't here. I'm just a broken man. I'm drinking tequila straight out of a mug.
Over ice.
Over ice. With Zins as a mixer.
Oof. Are they citrus or mint?
These are wintergreen, and they are not good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to quit vaping.
Is it working?
I ripped... So you get 15 Zins in a pouch, or in a pack, right?
Yeah.
I did 28 Zins yesterday.
Oh, my God.
So, no. But they're cheap.
Yeah, that's true.
These are $3.
Vapes are expensive.
The prices are going up and up.
Yeah.
I mean, these things are like 30 bones a pop.
Seriously?
Yeah, I have to set aside $60 a week to vape.
Are those ones like one and done? Or
Yeah, you can't refill them.
Yeah.
I've had this for like 2 weeks, and it is so burnt.
Ew.
It tastes like I just left chicken like sitting in the oven for like 3 weeks.
And then try to give it a shot.
Oh, yeah. It's disgusting. Just like, I'm not in a tequila mood.
Yeah.
But football's back right now.
That is true.
Nature is healing.
Nature is healing. What do the Bills have a scrimmage today?
Yeah. Living right by the stadium is brutal with the traffic, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't blame them for going.
Yeah.
It's like the annual blue-red.
What is that?
It's just like the offense versus the defense.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see Josh play for like 20 minutes.
Right, yeah.
He'll throw a couple passes and then go on the sideline.
For the people.
For the people.
Yeah. Cool.
He might be in the new season 2 of the quarterback thing for Netflix.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I heard that a lot of the quarterbacks said that they turned him down.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just came out that they were all supposed to say that so no one could know who's in
Oh, okay.
season 2.
Yeah.
Because it was crazy because you had Pat Mahomes in season 1. Then you had Kirk Cousins, who's not good. And then you had a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's saying yes or no to these kind of things. It's just kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
But we get football every week until February now.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So we're back. I'm going to lose all my money gambling.
Sounds about right. I'll probably lose a little bit of my money gambling.
But why not up the ante this year?
And lose it all?
And lose it all.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You're going to feel some highs, but you're going to feel more lows
Mostly
than highs.
lows. Probably mostly lows.
But the highs make up for the lows.
That's true.
The Bills starting running back, James Cook, over and a half, 3.5 rushing touchdowns for the season. I'm just going to open up just with a banger for that, for the people. For the people.
For the people. Did I tell you that Dalton Kincaid came to the coffee shop I work at a while ago?
Did he really?
Yeah. He was really nice. He was cool.
Very handsome.
Very tall.
Yeah,
we
he
were
is
like,
a taller guy.
because then he gave us his name, and we were like, oh, that's obviously Dalton Kincaid because this guy's massive.
Yeah.
And then one of my coworkers was talking about him because she thought he had left, like in a good way. She was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And then she looked over and he was in the corner, like sitting,
Just
and she
listening.
was like, "Oh fuck, he's still here."
He's also a big gambler.
Really?
He's at the casino a lot.
Dang. Oh, today's the day at the casino they're giving away tickets, or like you could win tickets to the London game.
Really?
Yeah.
At Seneca Creek?
I think so. So my coworker told me.
What do you have to do to
I think you just have to be there and like have used your card or whatever.
Oh, I never get a card.
Yeah. I'm not positive though. You'd have to check.
I don't go there enough to want to get a player's card.
Yeah, because then at that point it's like
You're
you feel
committed.
like one of the old people.
Yeah, I got 2 jobs right now, and I don't want to pick up a third.
Third.
Playing roulette every week.
Yeah.
It is a hell of a game, though.
Mm-hmm.
You watched the preseason game last night?
No.
I watched about a minute of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then on ESPN today, it said that the Jets losing, it was a must-win game for them. So football's back.
That's so funny.
And then ESPN had a ton of layoffs, too.
Oh, God.
So now we're getting the B team for everything on ESPN.
Oof.
Which isn't
Interesting.
ideal.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on with Lizzo.
Yeah.
Our Belly.
And I've been sitting on that one.
I've been sitting on that one for 3 days. I had to call Faz to let him know I was going to call her Our Belly on the episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because, like, it's just crazy how famous people will just, like, have it all and then, like, fuck up so hard.
It never just ceases to amaze me.
No.
How weird famous people are.
Yeah. It's so bizarre.
Like, what is it? Like, you get all that money and then you have to find, like, almost like new ways to make yourself feel something
Yeah,
again?
I guess so. I feel like that has to be part of it.
Because she made, like, an employee eat a banana out of a stripper's vagina.
Yeah. Like, ugh. Why?
So she brought a banana to the thing.
Yeah,
It was her banana.
Yeah, she was like, she had to think about that.
Yeah.
You know?
And she wasn't going to eat it.
No.
Let's be honest. So is it okay to fat shame Lizzo now? Is she the one person we're allowed to fat shame?
I think it depends who you ask. She fat shamed her dancers. She like fired them for getting fat.
Yeah.
Like
that's like two homeless people arguing about money. Like you shouldn't be taking like weight advice from Lizzo.
Maybe not.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But she's a great musician.
Sure.
Her next album's probably going to be crazy now.
That's true. Her song in the Barbie movie is like such a banger.
I still haven't seen the Barbie movie.
Her song like plays in the very beginning. It's really, really good.
Oh, fuck. Just spoil it. What happens at the end?
At the end of Barbie?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for Barbie.
Spoil Barbie right now.
Spoil Barbie. You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
She becomes a human. At the
Really?
end. Mm-hmm. After a lot of things like leading up to it.
Because isn't there a scene where there's some tears?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I cried like at 2 different times during that movie.
So it's like a feel-good ending.
Mm-hmm.
You laugh and cry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I laughed a lot.
Damn.
Very good.
Better than Oppenheimer? If you had to see one movie, Barbie or Oppenheimer again, what would it be?
In the theater, I would probably go see Barbie again. Because it's really short. It's like an hour and 45 minutes or something. Oppenheimer, I'll probably watch it again when it's like streaming.
Yeah, because you gotta time your piss breaks.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
Like I missed when they blew up the bomb.
Did you really?
Because I was pissing in the bathroom.
You couldn't tell that it was about to happen and like hold off.
I couldn't hold it.
Andrew just texted the group chat. Barbie is one of the best movies I've ever seen. In real time. This is great.
Great timing.
Yeah, this is perfect.
It's like he's listening to it live right now.
Oh, God. That would be scary.
He might be.
He could. We would never know.
I mean, I think we know right now.
Yeah, I think this confirms it.
Good for him. Well, because every movie theater is selling alcohol now.
Yeah.
So I got 2 tall boy Modelo's for the movie to get myself right, and then a giant icy.
A giant ice. What flavor?
Red.
Cool.
So Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola's the red one?
It is to me.
All right. Fair.
I think it was just blue. Blue was out, so you got the Coca-Cola icy.
Yeah. Yep.
And that is a lot of liquid to try to hold for a 3 hour
That's true.
movie.
Yeah, you were destined to fail.
But I was at the edge of my seat for the movie.
It's good.
It was a good movie.
Oppenheimer's really good.
I liked that Josh Peck killed it.
Yep. With his no talking.
No, he should win an award.
Yeah. They should start doing an award for best performance by someone who like didn't talk in a movie.
Oh, these mute people are gonna go crazy in acting now. We got to get more mutes into acting.
Yeah, for sure.
Mr. Bean might even come back.
Mr. Bean. It's funny.
I couldn't watch the Mr. Bean movies.
I don't think I've ever seen a full one.
I watched a full one.
And didn't like it?
I didn't know what was going on. Without the words, I was really confused.
Yeah, because what is he just like a... Like, what's the plot?
I don't really remember. I just remember watching it and thinking, this is a weird fucking guy.
Yeah, they're weird. He's a weird dude.
Like, he drove some old car. It was a weird movie. It felt like a fever dream. I didn't really care for it.
No, I don't think I would either.
Oh, I'm going to be making faces just drinking this tequila.
Yeah, you bored yourself a lot.
Yeah. We're gonna start ranking tequilas on the podcast though.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
So that way Faz could drink on the pod.
Right.
Oh, they're still texting about it.
Yeah.
Do you think sorry. Do you think like conspiracy Twitter is gonna go crazy now that Faz got sick?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it was because he got the vaccine.
That he got COVID and passed out and went to the ER.
Because he got the vaccine. I'm going to push that narrative.
Sure, yeah. Someone will latch onto it.
So I think next week it's going to be a clone of him.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So Faz is dead.
R.I.P.
Faz died and now we are going to clone his body.
The thing that I saw, and this was literally just, I saw this on Facebook, and I don't know anything about basketball, but the Lakers re-signed Anthony Davis, 3 years, $186 million.
Yeah, so now his whole contract is what,
270 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of money. That's like paying. So Emily, say you own a company, right?
Right.
And you have 82 shifts.
Okay.
In the regular season.
Yeah.
You're paying a guy the max amount of money you could pay him.
Yeah.
To show up for maybe a third of them.
That's really funny. And
he's really good.
Sure.
When he's healthy.
Yeah.
But he's never healthy.
Right. You don't like him, do you? Or is it just for that reason?
It's just because he frustrates me.
Sure.
Because there's games where it's like, wow, he really is like a top 3 player in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And then there's games that I think he should brush up on his Mandarin to go play in China. So it's just, you never know what you're going to get from him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He's costing me some money betting.
Right. Yep.
On his over-unders.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's very frustrating betting on him. I do respect that he has kept the unibrow, though.
I know, yeah. Like, you know, I feel like if you have, like, the distinct look,
yeah.
If you're, like, famous, that's cool.
Yeah. So that works for him.
Sure.
I think also being, like, 7 feet tall kind of helps him.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So no one's really going to say
People aren't, yeah, they're not going to say anything.
They're not going to say anything to him. Like, if I saw him in person, I would probably fanboy out.
What's up, man?
Fanboy out, shake his hand.
Yeah.
Cry. Hit the link in this episode description and get 25% off your first purchase at CBDistillery. There's also free shipping of orders of $75 or more. They got gummies, oils, chocolate, drink mixes, bombs, and yes, even more chocolates. Shop by benefit, CBD to relax, for sleep, pain relief, and it's even good for your pets. And they got new Delta 9 and THC gummies available in states where legalized. And Delta 9 won't make you as tired as Delta 8. Welcome back to the Schemin Dreamin pod. You want to support a good cause? You want to get some merch? Well, you're just in luck. We got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs just like this one, all the essentials you want and more. The link will be in the episode description and also on our Instagram bio at Schemin Dreamin pod. Or hit us up at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or a twin show, Two in the Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you, yes, you, can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck Jeffrey Epstein. All right, I'm out of the stuff in my notes.
Let me see if I...
It is exactly 4:48 right now, though.
Yep, that's true. Do you, Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
That's fine.
I know you wanted to complain about your job. You want to vaguely complain about your job?
Yeah, very vague.
You don't have to, but...
I learned that working in the construction business is just somebody with a GED or who is in the Army.
Yes.
Who just happens to be good at, like, taking measurements is just going to yell at you a lot.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and no work ever gets done.
Yeah. Because
you get paid more to, like, just drag it out.
Right.
And get a new contract.
Yeah.
Like, I got paid the other day, which is pretty cool.
That is good.
It was cool for 4 hours of my shift to sit there and smoke Black and Milds. But it was also pretty fucking boring, too.
So you just, like doing houses? Or like lots of stuff? Like not like road work, right?
No. I'm like building apartments, and I never held a power tool in my hand until I started this job.
Yeah.
I told him that I was good at a little bit of everything.
You know what? I feel like that's not a lie.
No.
You know.
But I'm finding out I'm not good at that stuff. Day one, somebody asked me if I knew how to use the grinder.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I said that I was like, oh, it's my favorite app. Why are you on it too? 4 people with cigarettes in their mouths just stared at me.
Oh, nothing.
Apparently that's an instrument to cut metal with.
Makes sense.
And your safety glasses are just sunglasses.
Just sunglasses with like the little piece of plastic on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Everybody looks racist in the construction workers' classes.
Yeah. They have like the tan lines like afterwards.
And I'll let you in on a little secret.
Mm-hmm.
I think they all are.
Oh, yeah. I think, probably a safe bet.
And then you'll hire like a bunch of Mexicans too.
Yeah.
who do all of the work and get paid significantly less.
Oh, yeah. Like, you guys were talking about Chip and Joanna.
Yep.
And you know how they have, like, the one, like, Chip on his, like, construction crew has the one, like, Hispanic man. And I'm like, that guy's doing fucking everything, dude. And, like, they just, like, pull him over on camera and, like, make him say something funny.
Yep.
Like,
and he's doing that weird. For, like, $4 an hour.
Rough.
Chip and Joanna don't own a TV.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that until one of you guys brought it up, but...
We might have said that before.
They seem like that type, though.
Yeah, because they keep popping out kids left and right.
They live on a ranch or a farm in Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
Like, of course they don't own a TV.
That is true.
Although, I'm surprised they don't have one, like, the dedicated, like, college football TV that they roll out. It seems like they would want to watch that, but maybe not.
Because Chip strikes me as a college football guy.
Yeah, they're always talking. What's the college in Waco?
I just know about the shooting.
Right. I think, like, I don't know if they both went to, like, Texas A&M or something. I don't know.
I know Texas A&M, or is it Texas Tech that's in Lubbock?
Yeah,
it might be A&M, but I feel like everyone's a Longhorns fan in Texas.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's all you ever see, like, on bumper stickers and whatever.
Like, you know how here, when you end a conversation, you'll say, like, go Bills when you see someone? I feel like you just throw the horns up.
Yeah, throw the horns up.
Horns up.
Yeah. My mom lives in South Carolina, and so there's a big, like, Clemson versus Gamecocks thing, and, like, her friend group is, like, very split on it.
It's also very one-sided.
What do you mean? Mostly Clemson fans?
Clemson beats them up every
That's,
year.
like, yeah, that's who I've heard the most about. She has, like, one friend who's a Gamecocks fan.
That's got to be brutal for her in college football season.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Her team is going to be 2-7 every year. Just fighting for relevancy. They used to be good.
Sure.
But I feel like it's a lot of years were their last in that SEC. I wish Buffalo had a good, like, college football team.
I know. I think about that all the time.
Like, this is just such, like, a sports city.
Right. Like, you'd think that it would just make sense. Like,
if we had, like, an Alabama and Buffalo.
Right. But all those kids at UB are going for fucking engineering, man. They're not playing football.
They love engineering at UB.
They do.
Oh, that football team is pretty bad at UB.
That's what I've heard.
I think, like, a lot of people could, like, walk on and probably make the team.
Probably.
Pretty easily.
Yeah, you could.
I feel like I'm pretty stunned I haven't gotten an offer.
Yeah, honestly. Like, they just started, like, scoping out the local gyms or whatever. And, like,
yeah, they're gonna see me, like, deadlifting at the gym and throw some money in my books.
Yeah, sure.
Because there's one thing you can't teach, and that's size. And I am tall.
That's hilarious.
And I am tall.
That's a good point.
It is. That's what helps me on, like, job interviews and that. I always say that line.
That is really funny.
And then
that would convince me.
But they're like, you're also applying for a sales job.
Yeah. Like, well, you know, I'll intimidate someone into buying something.
What other experience do you have? None. Just go silent on the other end.
You're hired.
Or not hired.
Or not.
In this case. But we're still here. We're still trooping. It's a good morning for some scheming. Now I'm just reading the mug.
5 o'clock in the... Is that what that mug says?
It's a good morning for scheming.
I didn't know that it said that. It's just, like, written in, like...
Braille.
Arial text or whatever.
Arial text is crazy. I wish we had Times New Roman on it.
I know. It would look a little fancier.
I wanted to keep it simple.
Is this your design?
No. I would have used the... it was called Wing.
Wingdings?
Wingdings,
but you don't even know what it says?
Yeah.
Like,
I would have threw this in Wingdings.
Yeah.
This would be a bestseller.
Oh, yeah.
Bezos would have had to double the Amazon staff if we threw this in Wingdings. All right, what time are we at right now, Emily?
18 minutes.
That's actually not that bad.
It's going by.
I thought we were going to be at 3.
No.
Like last time I remember doing the solo episode, I don't think it did very well.
It's tough to do.
I wanted to just send an apology if anyone ever saw that.
That's funny.
I ran through my notes app in 2 minutes and 20 seconds last time.
How do you feel about winter? Excited for winter?
It's cool. November and December are all right.
Right, and then it gets old.
Because you got the hope for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then everything after Christmas, it's just cold, there's really nothing to get excited about.
Yeah, it's like you might die.
Yeah,
You're in
feel
the
like
wrong
it every
place
day.
at the wrong time.
It's like, oh fuck, I didn't get gas. I can't even auto start my car.
Yeah, I don't have any food. Like,
I don't have a garage.
yeah, oh yeah, no.
And shoveling sucks.
Ugh, horrible.
It's brutal.
Yep.
I did make the news last year shoveling.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
After the 7 feet.
Yeah.
Because I was I don't have a winter jacket. So I went outside in a Buddy the Elf costume to keep myself warm.
That's so funny.
With a, what is it? What's it called? A New Deal? Whatever the blue light is that Barstool makes.
Oh, okay.
Spittin' Chicklets. I think it is a New Deal.
Yeah.
And I was out there drinking one of those,
That's
shoveling.
so funny.
In a Buddy the Elf costume.
That's pretty good.
It was pretty good. I made the news. I was front page.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's my 15 minutes of fame. It felt good. It feels good to make the news.
Sure. It's like a rare, like, you know, my roommate that, like, I've been living with up until, like, now, like, he got interviewed outside Tops about, like, student loans restarting. He's like, I'm going to be on the news later. And then they cut his part out.
Oh,
then,
no.
And then we were like, oh, damn. Like,
it's just a good, like, you get, like, one night where you could tell that at a bar.
yeah, yeah.
And feel cool, or like
Yeah.
a 2 truths and a lie.
Like your family might see it randomly, text you.
Oh, yeah. When you get blown up by family, you know you did something right
Yeah.
that week. Do you have any crazy, like, truths that you do for, like, 2 truths and a lie? Where it's like, that's got to definitely be a lie, but it's true.
I was in a Vince Vaughn movie.
Were you really?
Mm-hmm. It's like a background extra. But
Really?
yeah, it was fun.
What movie?
It's called The Binge. It was a Hulu original movie.
That's how you know it's good.
Yep. It's like The Purge, basically, except it's like in an America where like drugs and alcohol are illegal, except one night a year. And then, like, everybody goes to these, like, binge parties and, like, goes crazy. But they're all, like, high school students. It's honestly, like, not bad. And Vince Vaughn plays the principal.
Oh.
But then, like, he's in it a lot. And then you find out at the end he was, like, this, like, legendary... Because they have these, like, competitions at the binge parties.
Uh-huh.
And he was, like, I don't know, a big deal. It was pretty cool. There was, like, a live alligator on set.
That's pretty sick.
Pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
That's pretty
sick.
sick.
He was a nice guy.
That's a good concept for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was cool. They filmed it in Syracuse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd actually be kind of cool. Like, for one night.
Yeah.
No work.
Just, like, go crazy.
Yeah, people just shooting
But,
up.
like, everybody. Yeah.
So no one could be an addict then.
Right.
You could do whatever you want for that one night.
Doesn't matter.
What's the first thing you would do if that was real?
That's a good question. I don't want to say something like, I don't think I would ever do like meth or heroin.
Yeah, I would rule those out.
I think I would maybe not do those. The idea of like cocaine kind of freaks me out. But if it was like...
You could extend that one night longer.
Sure, I guess. Like if I knew that it wasn't like cut with like fentanyl or something, like, I don't know. I just feel like I would get bored. I don't know.
Yeah. I would feel
after that. I don't know.
I would just drink up until like right around the buzzer, and then I would smoke crack.
Sure. just go out with a bang in the last
with a
30
bang.
minutes.
Yeah. Like I would look at my watch. I got 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
I would just
Like, well.
I would smoke crack.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's why I told everybody around me that no one should be sad if I ever got like a terminal illness or something. Or if I was on my deathbed, because I'm going to smoke crack in that hospital.
In the hospital?
Like wherever I'm at, if I have like, say the doctors give me like 20 days to live.
Yeah.
I'm going to try crack.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Like at that point, fuck it. I don't know.
I feel like I would be healthier after that.
Maybe. It would just kill off everything else in your body that was like fucking you up.
That's a good movie idea.
Yes.
A guy gets terminally sick, and then it's just his life after.
We ball. Yeah.
He just needs crack after that.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, actually, you're not going to die, but now you're a crack addict.
But you need to smoke crack, like, every day. And it's like, Shane Gillis had a joke about this, where he was talking about, like, heroin addicts, that they have to do side quests every day to get money.
Yeah, that's so true.
Today, you will gather scrap metal and copper.
Oh, God. Have you ever seen the show The Wire?
Yeah.
So good.
Great show.
I haven't. My friend and I we're like on the finale of season 4 or whatever, but fucking Bubs and whatever walking around fucking picking up lamp posts that fall down and
Yeah.
selling money and they're buying crack.
That show made me want to move to Baltimore.
Interesting.
And like a time machine, like maybe be like
Yeah, in like the early 2000s when everybody had those big ass pants.
yeah, I wanted to be like a young Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, oh yeah. Man,
It was a dream cast
so
for
sad.
it.
I know. So good. That show is a banger.
It's got to be like one of the top 5 all time.
Oh yeah. I would yeah, for sure.
Like I've never seen The Sopranos, but I'll throw The Sopranos.
It's
in my
usually
top
up
five.
there. HBO like had a crazy run for like so long.
Yeah.
Even like some of their shows are still really good, but
They had Game of Thrones.
yeah, I loved Game of Thrones. I mean, the ending was like annoying, but
Yeah, that final season kind of.
just like why? But up until then, really good.
Yeah, I just wanted to see Daenerys get it.
Yeah,
I was a big fan of Daenerys from
Yeah.
the jump.
kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I mean she was really hot.
That's true.
That's why I was rooting. I was rooting for her and what's his name? Was it Robb Stark?
the like oldest brother
Yeah, the guy who was the guy that died at the
at his wedding or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, that's right.
That's who I was rooting for.
I know he was like a pretty good dude.
I thought he would have been like a good leader.
Yeah.
And then
he
I
was
thought
just, like-
Stannis probably should have got it too. I didn't
Yeah,
like how
he
they killed
probably
him.
deserved it. You know,
He did
was
that for the
kinda
troops.
Next in line.
Yeah, he burned his daughter for the troops.
That part pissed me off so much because I loved her and the guy that was like her friend that she taught to read, the older guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? I don't know. But
But he did that like
Bummed
for
me
his
out.
troops and for the people.
he thought he did. Or, I mean, I guess in his mind he did. Yeah. It's fucked up though. Have you watched House of the Dragon, the new one?
No.
It is really good.
Crazy?
It's crazy. I had to like pause the first episode because it was so like it's really graphic. Like it's even more like gory in my opinion than Game of Thrones. It's super
Okay.
bloody, but like it's really good.
You just got to get past the gore a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not like oh I can't watch it. But there's this part where these like crabs are like giant like crabs are like eating these guys alive. That's kind of gross. But
It's a weird animal to die by.
yeah, yeah. Like if you're getting eaten alive by a crab, like
You kind of deserve that.
yeah, at that point
You deserve it.
you can't even fight them off.
I'm thinking about animals in my head that I would like rather have just eat me or I
Yeah.
think would eat me.
Yeah.
And crab right now, this is just off the cup in
Mm-hmm.
like 20 seconds is at number like 33.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of other things before that.
Any big cat or house cat.
Yeah, house cats, like, if you die in your house, they'll eat you.
They would.
Yeah.
They have no loyalty.
No. Not at a certain point.
They might like one person, but
Yeah. Once they get a little hungry.
they'll do whatever it takes to get a bird.
That is true.
They'll do whatever it takes.
100%.
Like I got a pet Chihuahua.
You do?
Yeah, Chihuahua Terrier.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You have a dog?
Yeah, well, at my mother's.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I guess What's
But
the dog's name?
Bobby.
Oh, yeah, I guess I knew that.
She was at a shelter,
Yeah.
and I fed her a treat.
Oh.
And then me and Bobby became cool, but it's also just like, she also just uses me for food.
Sure.
At the same time.
Yeah.
There's no real, she's like a cat. There's no real loyalty.
Yeah.
She sleeps all day, and she's alive in the nighttime.
Yeah. She, like, really old?
She is, but she's gotten sharper with age.
Yeah. She's not slowing down.
She, if anything, it's heightened her senses. Like, I was there maybe last week. I spent the night.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the night, I'm just watching, like, a war movie. I go downstairs, throw in a load of laundry for work.
Classic.
Bobby is hiding underneath the basement stairs and jumps out and scares me.
Pranked you.
She is a prankster like that.
Pretty funny.
She loves shitting on the carpet, too, I've
Ah.
noticed. Still, at, like,
What a prank.
at, like, 14.
She still is like, nah. At
It's-
this point, why go outside?
Well, it always lands. That's the thing about her joke, is it's always funny. Because you take her outside,
Yeah, nothing.
nothing. Comes in, she'll look at you. A minute later, you smell shit. It's always funny.
That is pretty funny.
Like, she's just doing it to prank you. That's kind of what... I don't know. She's a great comedian.
Yeah, what a trickster.
She should have her own Netflix special.
You just pour yourself more tequila?
I did, yes. It's getting better and better.
That's funny.
I also noticed there's a giant hair in mine. So
Ew.
that's definitely mine. I just got a haircut. I was going to plug my barber, but I don't want to say his name. He's already busy enough.
Yeah.
It's already tough enough to get a cut.
Right. Don't want to make it harder for yourself. I had to schedule a fucking haircut for my dog. Ooh, you okay?
That one hurt a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make this one a tequila water.
Yeah, maybe for the best.
Well, there's no ice cubes left because they all melted
So
in the hour drive to get here through traffic.
Yeah, for the record, everybody, Ben brought ice cubes in a Ziploc bag and then got stuck in hour traffic.
Yeah, I mean,
of a deadly car accident, we think.
Yeah, you can't get mad at the accident. I was pretty mad in traffic until I saw what I say, 3 or 4 ambulances.
Yeah, a lot.
And a lot of tire marks.
Yeah, it's never good.
What was crazy too was the accident was on both sides of the highway at the same spot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's pretty bad.
Couple tractor trailers, couple just regular Suburbans, couple Subies.
It's so crazy how you and Jake coming to the studio, you guys have seen more horrific accidents like on your drive to the studio than I think I've ever heard anybody else talk about.
Yeah. We've seen more shit than some non-vets. Yeah. Like, just a lot of accidents. It's always right by the Galleria Mall.
Yeah, true. People in Buffalo drive like maniacs.
They do.
Yeah. Like, I just moved down to Hurdle. And, like, Hurdle itself isn't bad, but, like, Colvin, where it's, like, kind of 2 lanes wide, but, like, not quite. And people will literally just, like, fucking weave in and out of you and, like, just, like, do some, like, crazy maneuvers.
It's like, you ever driven on Bailey Ave?
Yes, it's awful.
Yeah.
That is, like, actually one of the worst streets to drive on.
It is a lane and a half.
Yes, and people want to act like it's 2.
Or 3 sometimes.
Yes, they will fucking... Yep. And then people just, like, start walking in the middle of the road, and you're, like, slamming on the brakes, and you're like, wow, y'all really don't care.
No care in the world on Bailey.
No.
Oh, that should just be an Olympic event. Just driving on
driving
Bailey
in Buffalo, yeah.
They should have the next Formula 1 just on Bailey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I feel like it is. It's always, like, a fucking 02 Buick going 60 next to me.
Yeah, with, like, a 90-year-old person in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a veteran of the streets.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They're, at this point... Yeah.
Not going to change them.
No.
And I would never want to change them.
Wouldn't want to. No.
I would never want to change them. But I've been going down to Bailey for some food recently. Mm-hmm. Some great Caribbean spots.
Yeah, that is true. They do have a lot of, like, Caribbean and, like, Southeast Asian food, too. It's, like, pretty good down there.
I'm becoming a big believer. I always was, but now it's set in stone that the worst areas will have the best food.
Yes.
I'm gonna plug this fish fry spot.
Okay, do it.
I remember getting it as a kid, and I don't know if this place is still open. I haven't had it in a couple years.
Okay.
Because the roof was falling into the restaurant.
Okay.
And I sat in the restaurant. It's called the Happy Swallow.
Ooh.
It was right by Sycamore and Coons in, like, the Broadway Fillmore area of Buffalo. But it was the best fish fry I've ever had, and I had it about 10 to 12 times.
Nice.
I would risk my life to get it. Driving down Bailey the whole way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how you prove it. That's how you prove that you want it, you know?
That is true. When top shelf is Burnett's, the food's going to be good. The food is always going to be good.
Have you been to any of, like, the Middle Eastern, like, kebab places?
No.
No?
I love Middle Eastern food.
Yeah.
I just like trying, like, just different cuisines.
Yeah.
Throughout the world. I love Indian food.
I love Indian food.
Yeah. But the shits are real.
That is true. It can be. Yeah.
I see why the country smells.
God. We just moved near my favorite Indian place I've ever had in Buffalo is Tandoori Hut.
Oh, Tandoori Hut's good.
Maine.
Yep.
So good.
It's right out by, like, it's close to Maine and Hurdle, right?
Yeah, and, like, near, like, Famous Donuts and whatever, but, like, yeah, I'm pretty pumped to go there because I went there once after a Bills game and it was, like, freezing cold, snowing, and I was, like, starving, and it was the best food I ever had because I was just so cold and, like, in terrible shape, and then I was like, wow, this really is reviving me.
It hits. It's gonna live up to the hype again, too.
Oh my god, yeah. It's so good.
I had it a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
I was out in that area.
It's pretty good.
There used to be a place, I don't even know if it's still open. It used to be called India's Gate.
Yeah, there's...
It was the one on Elmwood.
There's one on Elmwood. I think it's still open. There's one on Elmwood and one on Hurdle. I think they're owned by the same... Like, they're like a chain.
I got it on Elmwood.
Mm-hmm. That place is good.
Yeah, because my one aunt lived in India for a while.
Oh, okay, that's
cool. So she wanted, like, Indian food, so we went there. And her husband actually called the chef over to shake his hand.
Oh, my God.
That's
pretty sweet.
That's how good it was.
Yeah,
I'm a
that place
big
is awesome.
when I go to what's your go-to order for Indian food?
I have two. I'll usually get like some kind of paneer masala.
Oh.
Like, and I get like with the cheese and rice.
Yeah.
And I usually get like medium spicy. Like
Yeah.
I've like built up my tolerance to spicy food.
Well, they're mediums hot.
Yeah, yeah. Or I'll get the chana masala, which is like the chickpeas in like
Ooh.
a sauce. It's really good too. Oh, and like the garlic naan.
Yeah, you
got
got
to
to get the garlic naan.
Yep. And then I'll usually get the little gulab jamun, like little like fried dough things that like they're in like syrup.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I always get the curry.
Yeah.
I get some sort of lamb.
Yeah. I
My
feel
God.
like that's a good bet because like I feel like there's not that many like instances where you'd get lamb.
Never.
So when you had the opportunity, I feel like people usually go for that.
Yeah, you get some sort of lamb curry over rice.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to be authentic, you got to eat it with the naan.
Yep.
Scoop it up.
Use like spoon.
You know, and people in India only eat with one hand.
I didn't know that. No.
That's the thing because they say, like, whatever hand you're dominant in,
Mm-hmm.
it's used for, in that culture, like wiping your butt.
Oh, okay.
So you eat only
with the
your
other hand?
with the left and scoop it up.
I didn't know that.
There's your fun fact of the day.
Nice.
I might hit Tandoori on the way home.
Look, you know.
I might go right now.
So good.
I just got my first credit card at 25.
Shit.
It's pretty
Nice.
sweet. I have a 30% interest on it.
Oh my god, that is really.
Is it
hot.
really that bad?
I mean, okay, I don't have my own credit card. I'm like authorized on my grandparents' credit card, so like it has my name on it, but it's there, so I only use it for like emergencies.
Let's say run it
So
up.
I think that normally it's like 12%.
Really?
I'm not positive, but
My credit's not bad enough to have a 30% interest.
yeah. Well, I mean, just don't go crazy.
Okay, well, it's almost maxed.
Okay, what's like the limit on it?
They started at 500, but it
Okay.
it triples after your first 90 days if you
Okay.
pay it on time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pay it all off right before.
Yeah, just like,
I
Can
thi-
you sorry, one sec. You can't like use credit cards to gamble, right? Like online.
You might be able to.
I thought you had to use debit cards, but I'm not.
I think
not
you
positive.
could put... Don't make me try this.
Don't. You shouldn't. Don't.
I think it would be a smart bet. You know what? I'm going to go on record. If you could use your credit card for your FanDuel account, what you should do every month is you should max it. You should put that all into your account because you're going to pay that money back anyways. You're prepared to lose it.
Sure.
And if your limit's like what, 1,500, is that a normal limit? 1,000?
Sure. Yeah.
I think you should do 2 $750 bets.
That's insane.
You're going to hit one.
That's crazy.
You're going to hit one.
Not split it up over a few.
No. Also, last weekend, I won't forgive Tony Ferguson. He was 0-5 in his last 5.
Okay.
But he said that 5 fights, he's going to win 5 straight fights and fight for the belt, so I believed him.
Yep.
I had 3 different parlays with Tony Ferguson to win. He was the only leg that lost in every one of the 3.
Of course.
I think it was for $2,900 total.
Oh my god.
That's just what I would have won.
Yeah.
And it hurts that everything else hit.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's kind of a bad beat.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I think if you like one leg loses out of a giant parlay, you should get a portion of your money back.
Yeah, I understand that.
Or at least a free voucher.
Sure.
Or if no legs hit on like a 5 to 10 legger,
You get some pity money back.
just give me $1.
Yeah, like something, please. Is there like something that like for football? Is there something that you will take like every time?
For basketball, it was Jared Vanderbilt's over.
Okay.
Because it would always be at 3.5
Yeah.
or like 4 points.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what NBA starter, not
Yeah.
even player, can't score 5 points?
Yeah.
It was at 5.5 for a while, but then it dipped down to 4.5 and 3.5.
Yeah.
And I won money on it twice. But he's a starter in the NBA.
Right, like you would think that should be, safe bet.
For football, I always do a bunch of touchdown parlays.
Yeah.
or people to score 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
The worst bad beat I remember was last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was Aaron Jones. I needed him to score 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I would have won. What was it? It was the last leg of a parlay. Then I bet on it separate. That was the leg I was confident on.
Mm-hmm.
And he has 1 touchdown first quarter.
Yeah.
We're good.
Going great.
They're running the ball. He has a ton of yards. I can't remember who they were playing or what game it was, but it was 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
God.
He has 3 straight carries.
Ugh.
Get stuffed, and they brought in the other running back, A.J. Dillon, the power back, and he scored.
No.
So that's
pretty bad. That's rough.
But he had, 18 rushing touchdowns one year or something like that?
It's pretty impressive.
I don't know if I'm right or wrong on that, but
Something.
it was a miraculous number.
Yeah. Dawson Knox comes through for me a lot in mine.
Well, now we're on Kincaid.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm going to be big on Kincaid to score the first touchdown. That's going to be... Yeah, he had 16 rushing touchdowns, but it was also in 2019. Or anytime an athlete has, one really good season, I think that's him. I think that's going to be, his production for the rest of eternity.
Right, that's his norm.
Yeah, so I just think that... So I fall in love with that. That season he had... I'm looking at it right now. He had 19 total touchdowns.
Yeah.
And it was last year I bet it, and he only had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Oh, my God.
5 receiving. And that one game he should have had the 2.
Right.
It was later in the year.
Yeah.
Faz is kind of really autistic when it comes to sports games and sports players. So he'll remember.
Right, yeah. He seems good at that.
He's very good at colleges.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really impressive.
I can't do when we do the NBA Wordle, the NFL Wordle. I can't do that on spot in front of a camera. But when it's off, I've gotten a feel.
Right, and then you
Because you have time to think. I feel like I'm on a shot clock here.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be tough.
And I'm like, wow, these people think I'm an idiot.
I never even know what you guys are talking about.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Wow. No, I vaguely know what you guys are talking about.
I saw this one interview, and it was what do guys do when they have a night out?
Yeah.
And they're like, the guy's like, I have no idea what we did. And she's like, what do you mean by that? And he goes, well, we spent a couple hours building a dream team of baseball with people drafted after 2009 with names that start with R.
That's so funny. Just hyper specific.
Yep. I was just at, it was 2 weeks ago. We were at Imperial Pizza at the bar.
Yeah.
For 2.5 hours, me and my buddies were playing NFL Wordle.
My God.
It would be Eric Weddle. So you have no hints. You got to guess a player to start. Then you got 8 guesses after that.
Yeah.
And it'll be he's older than 26 after your first guess.
Uh-huh.
Conference, all that. We did that for 2.5 hours.
That's really funny.
And that's time I wouldn't take back.
No.
That's time well spent.
Yeah. Always.
You're activating that frontal lobe.
You got to keep the memory sharp. You got to.
You do. That's how you balance out having concussions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how you keep the dementia away.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I still might get it at 45.
Sure. We'll see.
But I think that my brain is still activated through doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Where I might not know how to read or write, but I know that Paul George went to Fresno State. So I think that's all that what matters.
Well, you got any closing thoughts, Ben?
Emily, I don't think very much.
That is what you have told me.
Many times. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.